Control is the name of the deck type here today with Jeskai Control. Excited to break this down. This thing plays first in an MTGO standard challenge. Excited to break it down for you in today's episode. So thank you for tuning in. If you happen to have a question or comment throughout the day, let me know. I'd love to hear from you. Feel free to come swing by and see the community in the Discord server as well. We'll have the timestamps available to you down below along with the deck list where I do break down the strategy objective of this list. We'll go talk about our boarding here for best of 3. We'll go play that competitive Magic in both best of 1 and best of 3 and pull it all back together as we always do. So thank you for tuning in, and let's go and get moving here with our Jeskai control list. This particular list is pulled together by KVZA. Kza. If the V is silent, I've definitely destroyed that. But again, this thing took down the MTGO standard challenge here recently. So very, very interesting pieces that we have here from March of the Machine. Excited to take a look at some of those key components. We did get some really nice pickups here with Chrome Host Seed Shark. Obviously, the flying sharks are a big deal. This particular one, whenever you cast a non-creature spell, you're going to incubate X, and where X is the spell's mana value. Now, this gives you some advantage and some disadvantage because it's not initially a creature right away. You have some protection by being able to transform the artifact, those kinds of things. And makes it a really viable, nice response, in particular when you do a board wipe kind of a thing. Then we've also picked up Zergo and Ojitai. This thing's got flying haste. It has hexproof as long as it entered the battlefield this turn. Whenever one or more dragons you control deal combat damage to a player or battle, look at the top 3 cards of your library, put one of them in your hand, the rest in the bottom of your library in any order. You may return one of those dragons to its owner's hand. So you can pull this thing back. Really, really nice. Keep going in, hitting in, go dig, those kinds of things, depending on how you want to bounce this thing around. Now, the whole concept is really locking down your opponents. We have direct damage, we have control, we have board wipes at our disposal like this one here. We have other control with Depopulate. The Wandering Emperor can flash in. We can go dig with Memory Deluge and go find what we need. And obviously at the very, very top end here, Farewell. You can wipe artifacts, creatures, enchantments, and graveyards, which is a very, very nice thing. So this is an absolutely ridiculous control list. I'm excited to break it down and play it here today, like I had already mentioned. But before we do that, let's go ahead and chat about the sideboard, because we've covered the strategy of locking our opponents down and getting to the end game. In the sideboarding here, we're going to break it down in 3 ways: aggro, mid-range, and late game. The thing about aggro here is when we do look at what we have, we need to be more focused on that damage. So Lithomatic Barrage is a new one again from March the Machine. This thing is beautiful against white or blue, so think of Soldier's List as an example, being very, very powerful. Additionally, Destroy Evil can help you in this space. It can help you against some of the aggro enchantment decks as an example. We have more Barrage. Sunset Revelry I like flipping in as well, because here you can get humans, you get survivability, and you can get draw if it does happen that way. And then additionally, we have more Brotherhood's End to be able to board wipe, and Farewell if you need more of those to reset the board. So those are all good options here. Where I think about removing Make Despair, Disruption Protocol as well, so that you're not really playing hard counter, you're actually just playing hard take out in more of a one-to-one fashion against the board, and then obviously being able to have a reset if you can't get those. Then we move into mid-range, tons of mid-range lists. We got Grixis is a big key one right now. There you got to think about, is it more creature-based or control-based or cast spells kind of a thing that are non-creature. There we start to think about, okay, bigger creatures, Destroy Evil is a good choice, and against enchantments, then we got Disdainful Stroke and Negate. All good things to then move in, and potentially Reckoner Bankbuster, where you may need to get some of that draw card advantage against whatever you're playing. Then as we move to late game is going to be similar. We're going to start to focus on these 4 here. Disdainful Stroke, Negate, Bankbuster, maybe Revelry again if you need some additional ways to kind of play around. We start to think about direct damage removal. We also start to think about other things that we can take off where we might not need a board wipe, for instance, Depopulate, and kind of flip some of those cards around. So that is really the strategy objective of this list: locking things down, tying them up, go find what you need, close home. We got plenty of finishers here, and then additionally the boarding against aggro, mid-range, and late game. If you have questions, any questions, feel free to comment. Love to hear from you and what you think of the list if you're enjoying it as well. And don't forget to come swing by the Discord server. All right, let's go ahead and play that competitive Magic here. We will go play best of one. I do enjoy bringing these things into best of one, giving you a little bit of a different take. So we will certainly do that here. There's our Grixis list. You can absolutely check out a ton of other things that we've already ran here. But we'll move over that best of one, take it in there now, and then we'll go play a best of three. I like to do this to give us a little bit more of a smattering of play in terms of what we may hit. Obviously, best of one is more aggro heavy. We know that our main board isn't necessarily set for that. However, this isn't terrible for us. We can play this, we'll keep it. So in there, we might run into a little bit of a challenge. As it might not be. This could be Esper. Yeah, this is going to be a problem with that. So in this situation, we will do this. Now, if we have... Oh, there it is again. Our friends. We'll take it off again. Now, if we can make it happen and survive here, we're going to have a good ability to play some counter magic, which is going to be really beneficial. We'll keep this thing because it's not going to be really able to do a whole lot yet. We have these. Tap an untapped artifact or pay one. So if we grab that, we're still okay. We'll put that on the board. And then here we can think about what we want to do. Target spell, target spell. We'll take the 2. Take a draw. There we go. Now we're in an interesting position because we don't have a creature, which hurts us. We didn't get a land, which kind of hurts us as well. Next turn, we need to make the consideration if we want to play counter magic here. So we'll take this off for now. Now again, they can discard a card. There we go. Oops, we should have drew there. That was too fast of a play. We needed that draw. So again, we still have counter magic here. There we go. Now here we can kick. Equal the number of cards in hand. We can play this, but we're going to keep it because we need to make sure that we have enough here still. That's a big commit on this. No reason to kick. So here they have to tap. No, yep. Alright, so we'll keep the cards out of their hand. And now we have this. There we go. And we have a crew ability here. And our shark. So we can hard counter this thing. We're actually going to do this. Oops. And we still have Make This Appear that we can play, depending on what they're going to do here. And instead, we're gonna have to think about this. So we go here. Are they countering the first one? We're not gonna be able to do that, so we'll decline. Let's see here. On the stack. Look here. Tie. They missed. They missed the wrong thing. Thought something was weird there. Yeah, I thought something was weird on the stack. Oh, they are so mad. Yep. That was a problem. It didn't make sense because I'm like, what are they countering? We can figure out what we need to counter there. Dun dun dun. We'll take it. Their misplay is our gain, for sure. All right. On to our... Oops, here we go. On to... Fine match. There we go. Best of 3 with Jeskai control. So as you can see, we're able to really tie things down there, play around, and get to a nice end game result. We slowly would have taken them down, made enough chip damage. We had the advantage on cards, advantage on draw, all those kinds of things. So it was a great way for us to kind of start out there in our match. All right, so this is good. We got a board wipe, we got some control. We got a number of things here that's going to help us. We got the good colors that we need. 2 or more, 2 or more. They're also in multi-colors. We don't have 2 of these though, which is a problem. 2 whites, 2 plains. Plains is going to be a problem. Ooh. I'm going to guess maybe Reanimator or Troxa here. Obviously, we're going to have to be prepared for it. Yeah, yep. Counter Magic's really going to be the name here. Now our board wipe or farewell, I think, might miss these things here. So that's just something we got to be cognizant of. Ooh, another one. They picked a land. Ooh, they're getting what they need, huh? Alright, so we got double white. Let's go with double blue to start, because then we can play this, and hard counter we can play that. That's really fast ramp to 5, by the way. Really fast. I love the crater in the middle here. So here we counter with this. There we go. That's going to lock them out. Question is, do we play this? I think we do. Because we're still going to be okay. We're not going to play that. We need to keep our counters up in order to keep them off whatever they have right now. This would have been super painful. Again, hard counters we're going to have to cherish. Second time through. There we go. Now the question here is, are we going to think about overcommitting? I think we take a risk. I think we take the risk. We'll see. We'll see if it was the right move. There we go. What do we want to discard? We can get rid of both of these, actually. We will play this. There we go. Now we still have this available. Tap and untap one, like we did last time. Counter. Keep that thing off the board. We're at a little bit of a crossroads here because we're a little short on stuff. We need some draw stuff right now. If they get anything here like that, we're gonna run into a problem. And that only does 2 damage. All right, so they got something playable in their hand. Here we go. Now we could kick those things back. We'll let it hit. I thought about kicking that thing. We'll see what they grab though. So now they got 2. We just need to get a board wipe card, and we'll be in a good spot again. Play the land. This takes 3. It's not big enough on that. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can exile the artifacts or we can keep them. I think we dump the graveyards. Question's gonna be, do they have something playable in their hand still? We'll see. We'll see. We're close. One more Reckoner Bank Buster. We got a 1/1. We can drop the Crucible of Defiance, and we got some bounce stuff. We can always bounce Bank Buster too, and reset if we need to. Oh, so many lands. Alright. They're all on top deck now, unless they start kicking these out. Take it off. Play that. Could have attacked in, actually. That was a mistake. It's okay. Too fast playing there. Could have attacked in. So what they could do on the stack here, they could kick everything out. Yeah. Yep. I'll keep going. I'll keep going. Oh, there it is. Are they through? The Reanimator. Oh. There we go, we're in a good spot. Now we have a counter spell. This is put a creature card from graveyard on the battlefield. Nothing in there. Let's see what they grab. Ooh, a lot going on here. A lot going on. Counter, 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 counter. That is the key here. I will wait on the Bank Buster here. To see what they want to do, and we'll decide on what we'll do. There we go. Oh, we still haven't got any of these things that I was hoping we would get. wait. 7. Ooh. We would have had 4 more. We need to wait on this still. So we can't hit these. We saw that. Creatures, sieges. How many cards they got? 30 and we're at 30. We need a digger. There's the Atraxa. We still have things that recover. Oh my gosh, look at that.
Harms my people must
Here we go. Now we're talking.
Remember your training.
Now that's at instant speed, so we can wait. We're close to lethal. Well, we have lethal. And we got some control here to dig, and on top of that, additional control to do more digging. Yeah, no countering here. Grab those. Let's get rid of everything. It's gonna hurt me on the memory deluge, but that's fine.
Strike fast and strike hard.
Should put that down, that's okay. Commit a few things here. All right. Are we in it is the question. We went through a ton. Woo! We did it. On to the next lineup. So the direct damage is not super great for us here. We can keep that for one wipe. I like these a little bit better. I think the counter magic's more important in this particular one. Let's grab that. I like this guy. I like depopulate. Let's drop these. 63. Again, damage we don't really need. Right at 60 here. Grab another one of farewells. Let's drop one of those. Okay. So really good board wiping now and counter magic focus. Ooh, we'll see how this goes. We are waiting on our opponent. Ooh, we can keep this. Not the double blue, though, is a problem. But we will keep this. Here it comes, the fast. Ooh, there they go. That's a good decision. How we play this, though. We will counter on that. Ooh, and they missed the land drop. Oh, they're in. They are at least in the game here. Let's kick this. And let's kick that one. We'll wait. We'll give them a chance. Because even if they pull a Troxa, we can still wipe the board, so. And we have this on the counter. So we can play this and still have two. But we want to wait at least one turn. I want to have at least one hard counter in there. Because that's not enough. This is on purpose, so we'll give it to him. Not going to counter on that. That's fine. So now we will have enough to still play counter magic. On this, we don't need to play that. This one will counter. So now they got that funneled out. We can do two things. We can hit in here and still wipe and go grab something. That might be the way to do it. Ooh, what do we want to play here? We can use this to go dig. We can keep that. Grab that one. Yep. And now what we need to decide is... we can let them hit that. If they want. We're still going to be able to wipe it. I gotta think about it here. I'm gonna play this. Oh, no, that's just one of those. Now they could knock off Atroxa twice.
So many voices in need of help. We must act. Break free and fight.
It's the thing that we don't have here yet. We want these in here. So again, that's fine. And this is an enchantment. So we just need to go grab our wiper. We don't have enough white though. There's a white. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 4. I think the other one's still a little bit more expensive. So now we play this. And on the next one, we still have enough to then play the white. So we'll play Memory Deluge there and try and find and dig to reset the board. It's going to be costly for them. This can actually be problematic because if they keep dropping creatures, we'll have a good opportunity here to play around that. If they do drop Atroxa, we'll go try and look with Memory Deluge as well for a counterspell.
Must not forget the mission.
So probably grab, yep, there they go. So we'll go grab a counter. Got Make Disappear. We'll grab 2 counters. There we go. And here we got our friend. Take that off the board. Now we can always pump it back if we need to. We have Disdainful Stroke and Disruption Protocol here. So depending on what they play, they're at 4 lands. They're not going to be able to do anything there. I'm going to keep this. Let's bounce it. There we go. And here we go again. now they can get invasion on the board. We'll let it go if they play it. If not, we're going to reset everything on the next one. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we got 6 available. We'll be able to pull everything off. And we'll still have a counterspell available to us with Disdainful Stroke on anything big, which is what we need. All right, the board is completely loaded now. We will hurt ourselves by getting rid of this, but again, we have everything that we need here. We're going to completely shut them out. And again, still good, amazing protection here. Even at the cost of our own stuff, them being on 4 lands is really hurtful. We'll Disdainful Stroke that. Oh man, that list is nasty. It is a nasty, nasty list. Whew. Absolutely took her down today. Longer matches because it's control, but that is how it goes. Very, very well played in terms of put together. We did make a couple mistakes I talked about with some of that playing, but able to recover, nothing that destroyed us, which was nice. So pulling this to closure today. Again, Jeskai controlled by KVZA, the MTGO Standard Challenge, taking down first place. The list worked great for us here today. We went 1-0 in best of 1, and we crushed the best of 3 against the Reanimator Atroxo list. Very, very nice. I really enjoyed it. Smooth playing, able to make everything work out that we needed to, as a control list should do. So with that, thank you for tuning in. As always, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Let me know what you think of the list, if you enjoyed, if you're playing it, all those fun things. On top of that, thank you for the likes and the subs as always, as we continue to grow the support in this channel. Thank you so much to all the members as well. And if you happen to have a question, comment, like I always say, let me know, and feel free to come swing the Discord by the Discord server. Tons of great players and great community there as well. So until next time, we'll see you again soon. We got a ton more Magic the Gathering content head your way, and a ton more March of the Machine. Take care. Until next time.